Hello and welcome back to Sarah's Country Cottage and Garden. So it is Wednesday the 16th of July and usually I put a video up on a Thursday, but I'm struggling this week because we've been really busy starting on our boot room. I did mention in a previous video when I was showing you some shelves that I got for the boot room that our intention was to decorate it, and so we've begun. And because of that, we've emptied the boot room, so downstairs is cluttered with stuff from the boot room, especially the hall and the kitchen. And because I've been so busy there and outside in the garden as well, I haven't really been concentrating on cleaning upstairs and having time to prepare a new video. So I hope you'll forgive me, and hopefully I'll definitely have one for Sunday, and hopefully soon I'll have a nice video with our new boot room all nicely decorated and wallpapered and full of everything vintage and antique that I've collected over many years. And I've actually done a couple of videos already to show you what it was like before, and then one now where we've been doing the panelling and just showing you how simple it is, the method that I use, what I choose to use for my panelling. Just the same method that you can see behind me here with our master bedroom, which is where I am now. So again, here I've got the panelling that I did with just battens on the wall, and then the whole thing painted so it looks like panelling, but it's not. It's actually the real wall with just battens glued on, and then I've wallpapered above, and I've got a lovely wallpaper from Sandberg to do the boot room. So that's what we're currently doing, and hopefully we'll be able to show you that video soon. Obviously there's always new updates on the garden. The garden is forever changing as we go through the summer, and before we know it, we're going to be into August, aren't we? And I don't know about you, but these days August feels a lot more like the beginning of autumn, especially for us here in the northwest. Suddenly you do notice the shorter days, whereas in the summer from June and July it's light till 10 o'clock, but suddenly with a change in the weather for August we get quite a lot of rain, quite a lot of cloud. It can feel darker, and it suddenly feels the trees are starting to change already, and it can feel autumnal. And with that, I think after, the summertime, I am ready to embrace autumn and get out the pumpkins. And I made some pumpkins last year that I'm really quite pleased with. It was my first attempt at making pumpkins last year. I've collected all sorts of pumpkin paraphernalia throughout all my life, lots when we've been visiting and holidaying in America, the USA, because you do it great over there. But finally last year I was able to purchase some pumpkins, real pumpkins with long stems, because usually in our supermarkets over here the stems are always short, so you might use the pumpkin but you can't dry this, there's no stem to dry. Well, last year our local supermarket is called Booths, that we have in the northwest of England, throughout Cheshire, Lancashire and Cumbria and parts of Yorkshire. They got the small pumpkins with long stems, and I was able to dry them, and then from there I could create my own velvet pumpkins with real stems. So I'm excited to get those out and other ones. And there's a lovely lady that I follow on Instagram, and she's been making pumpkins recently, and I've ordered a couple off you, and an apple, a patchwork apple. so it'll be nice when they arrive and to display those. So there's lots of things to look forward to. And then of course, obviously following that, we've got Christmas. And I think I could be Mrs. Christmas. We have at least one tree in every room. We have 2 trees that go from the floor to the ceiling, one in the hallway and one in the lounge, and they are just decked with everything. Just in the lounge, it's traditional, lots of golds and reds and every colour really, traditional glass ornaments, and then the hallway is more neutral and grown up and maybe a little bit more sophisticated. But yes, our bedroom has its own tree with decorations that we collected on our honeymoon and other bits and pieces as well. And then obviously our big guest bedroom is full of ornaments, that because it's more like a shabby chic style, a cottage core in there, so the tree's all pinks. And then we've got our small little guest bedroom, and I do keep that in kind of soft yellows and greens. And yeah, so throughout the house is decorated from autumn to Christmas. So I hope you'll all look forward to and enjoy decorating with me. And I have actually now got a stand for my camera, so hopefully, you know, sometime in the not too distant future, I will be able to show you how I create my basket covers, the tops for all my baskets that I collect. So I'll probably use like a piece of wool and show you how I cut it to shape, and then how I like to decorate it. So whether it's a little bit of needle felting and a little bit of embroidery, and then trimming the actual basket itself with whatever you've got around the edge, just to create a nice basket for your home. Give it that lovely cottage core, that lovely vintage coziness. And so yes, so I'm afraid there isn't much of a video today. You stuck with me, bare face, no makeup. I've actually just had a shower after decorating and painting. I don't quite like showing myself on camera, as you'll probably know. It's not often done, but I just wanted to apologise for the lack of video for today, and to say there is a lot more to come. So thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody is well, and it's always lovely to read all the wonderful comments that everybody gives. It's a really great support. I love it. I love reading them all and answering you all, and it really just